Hey everyone, it's me, Lisa from Lisa Knits and Vlogs. Well, I've started a new project. Well, I have two going. One for upstairs, one for downstairs. But the one downstairs is a different story. But I am making the woolly geo blanket. This is how it'll turn out. Depending on which size that you want to do, there is three. There's a baby, a lap, or a throw. I'm doing the baby one, which would be a good size for a pram or when just we know something to throw over them. It's 66 centimeters by 81 centimeters. But that's if you use the woolly 8 ply, which is 104 meters, 50 grams. I'm not using that. And it says 7 balls of 728 meters. So they're saying to use 4 millimeter circular needles of 80 to 120 centimeters depending on the size. So you need to use 2 stitch markers. But they do show you the graph. This is how the diamonds will turn out. So yeah, so that's the graph, but I'm not using that yarn. And that's what it is a 28 row repeat. And you need to do that for, because I'm doing the baby, I need to do the repeat row 28, repeat 28 rows for 8 times. So there's 28 rows in a block, so I've got to do 8 blocks to make it. So then there's abbreviations and then, you know, whatnot. So this is how it is. This is the back, but this is the front. And you can see the triangles that are there to start off with. And because I'm using size 5 millimeter needles, looks like I see a mistake there that should not have been there. That should have been a knit, not a purl, but I'm not going back because it takes too long to do these as it is. Now there's a wrong side and a right side. So rows 1, 3, 5, all the odd numbers are the right side. So when I knit this way is the right side, and the pattern I do from the left side. I can't believe I made that little bit of mistake. And this is why you really need to concentrate on this pattern. Oops, I made 2 mistakes by looking at it. It's okay, it'll work out fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. So far, this has taken me about 2 days just to do that. Because there's a lot of counting and you've got to make sure that you're counting. And the stitch markers are there because when it comes to the border, you've got to have 8 stitches for the border. Then you do the pattern, and then this end is 8 stitches for the border too. And then there's 129 stitches all up to make the border down. I'll do that up the top as well. So that's that. That's why there's stitch markers, because you need to keep the border separate from the pattern. So that's what I've done so far. But the yarn that I'm using is, I'll get it out the bag, is the Big Twist value 380 yards, 6 ounces, 347 meters, 170 grams. It makes 4 for that blanket, 3 for the adult jumper, 1 for the hat, and 1 for the scarf mid. That's the skeins per project. Find the thousands of projects ideas at joannes.com/project, but you guys don't have Joannes no more because it's now closed down. It's a 4 millimeter medium, 5 millimeter crocheting hook for me, or a H8 for you guys. The US 8 needles are a 5, which is what I am using. And it is maintenance of washable, low iron, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, dry flat. Suggestions: please purchase a significant quality of one dye lot of ensuring unfamiliarity of color in your completed project. And it is purple. And this wool yarn, and I have other yarn exactly the same, came from Dawn Yarn Doll. She sent me, there's two of this purple one, and then there's two of a different colour, which is over in my tote, which I'm not up to using yet. But I will put Dawn Yarn Doll in my description box. Please go over and, say hello to her. And, if you're not friends with her, come friends with her. She is a really lovely lady. And if she can help you out with things, she will. But that's what I am doing at the moment. I am doing this, but I'm not going to do any while we're chatting because I really need to count. And as you can tell, twice I've, well, 3 times actually, twice I have miscounted where I should have been. But it will be fine. It's okay. It'll be donated, so whoever gets it will be happy for it. So actually, maybe this first one I can, yes, this first row I can do while we're chatting because it's just a knit row. So I knit the first 8, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I moved the stitch marker over there because that separates this bit, and I knit to the next stitch marker and I place the stitch marker on the other side. And I do that. That's what I do. Every odd row we're just knitting. So this is the right side that I'm doing, and the wrong side is the even numbers where I'm actually doing the pattern. So, like I said, it's taken me 2 days to do the pattern bit for the first 28 rows. I'm up to the second block now. So it does take a while to do. I don't do this one that often because sometimes I just like quick and simple and easy ones to do, like the scarves where I don't need to count and worry about counting. Oh, and I did finish my pom-pom. I finally finished it. I will show you in a few minutes. So in that way you get to see what I've done. I hope that you've all been well and crocheting or knitting to whatever that you do. I've been enjoying what I've been making, and where I normally take my, I found, I've taken my 2 bags of stuff that I had made already, donated, and so that's those 2 bags done, and I'm now up to redoing it again, starting on a new bag. And I need to make some more little baby hats because I realised when I went through the bag that I only had 1 baby hat, newborn to small baby hat knitted up, and I don't like taking it with just 1. I rather take it with for quite a few. I like taking when I've got a full bag of 1 item in there, so I will do that. do that, and then that way I can take more instead of just one. My lunch bag that I put them in only has one in it, and I don't like taking it when it's only one item. So I'm nearly up to my next stitch marker, which isn't that far away, so then I can show you guys exactly what I'm doing, and then I can show you the pom-pom that I finally finished. I doubt I'll make any more, but I'm glad that I made that one. Now, I'm up to the second stitch marker, so I'll put that over there, and then I can knit the last 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's that row done. I can mark it off, and I do write it down because especially with this one, see rows 1 through 28, and that way definitely if I get up and move away off, it's done. So remember the 3 doll's hats that I made? A lady lent me the pom-pom maker. So let's see what I've done. Okay, so you don't have to do it as wide as what I did, so I might try again. So because these were the 48 centimeters and this was the 56. And this, here's my pom-pom. So, and whatnot. And I better cut him off because we don't need him showing. So, yeah, I tried it, so at least I can say one end's bigger than the other, but only because of the way things are going, but I might try it again. So, yeah. So that's it. I've got to take that to Knitting Club to show the ladies. So, show the ladies that on Knitting Club, and I might try another one. Let's see. Alright, well I'm going to leave you guys with that go, and I will catch up with you on another day, and I hope that you'll like, comment and like, and leave a thumbs, and I'll see you on the YouTube streets. Bye.